Hi, I'm Bob Ostrom. I'm a children's book illustrator. Today, for our free art lesson, we're going to draw a Stegosaurus. Let's start with his head, and I like to start with the eyes first. So let's put those in there as one, and then we only draw half the other one because we got to put his nose in there. This guy's going to have kind of a droopy nose like that. And then we work into his neck, top of his head, and then his body has sort of a large hump on his back, right? So let's make this sort of go up like that, and then back down again. Don't forget his tail. I'm going to have his tail kind of sticking up like that. Let's finish off his neck and give him a few feet. These guys have feet kind of like elephants' feet. So let's draw those first. There's one. Let's do another one right next to it like that. Draw this guy back here. And then his back leg, a little bit like a combination of a dog and an elephant there, right? Kind of thick, make him some nice thick feet. And let's finish his tail. There we go. Got it. Okay. Let's give him some eyeballs in there. Okay. And Stegosauruses have these big plates on their back, so let's put a couple of those on this guy. They're kind of a diamond shape. There's one. I'm going to put a whole bunch of them on this guy. There's two. I'm not really sure what those are used for, but my guess is it's probably to keep from being eaten. What do you think? There we go. There's another one right there. A couple more. And then they get a little smaller as you go down towards the tail. Stegosauruses also had another weapon that they used to use. They had spikes on the end of their tail. So let's put a couple of those on this guy. There's one right there. There's another one. There we go. Okay, now we're going to finish off his face here. Let's add one more plate right there. There we go. Give him some toenails. Okay. Now these guys were vegetarians from what I understand, so let's make them eating some stuff here. There we go. He's eating a little tree right there. He's a happy, kind of a happy guy, isn't he? Okay, let's give him some toenails in the back. And maybe we can see just a hint of this foot coming through on the other side there. Got to draw some ground for him to be standing on. And let's give him some texture to his skin. I like to do that by just drawing little circles on him here and there. Okay, we'll make his tail kind of moving around a little bit there. And let's draw what he was eating. Some kind of weird prehistoric plant here. Kind of a fern-like thing, right? There we go. A couple of those guys in there. A whole bunch of leaves on that thing. There's the one he was eating. Okay. Give it a little bit of bark on that guy there. That's kind of a weird looking thing he's eating there. I don't think I would eat that. Okay. Let's throw a little line weight in on this guy just to kind of heavy him up a little bit. I'm going to take my brush pen here. Put a little shading underneath. That's good. Looking pretty good there. Don't forget we almost forgot his nose. Poor little guy. There we go. Give him some toenails. Good. Okay. Let's get that shading in there. Underneath his tail. all the way up to the spikes he's got here. That's looking good. Let's add a little weight to these guys here. And maybe we'll give them a little bit more texture. That looks good. Okay, you guys keeping up okay? Great. There we go. We're just going to heavy all these up just a little bit. Throw a couple little things in there to make them look like they have a little bit more dimension. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Okay, let's add a little bit of weight to the back of his body here. I just do that by using a little bit of a scribbly line. Okay, and there's what he's eating. I think maybe in the background, way off in the distance here, let's do a little volcano. There's the lava spilling down. Okay, and then that's kind of covered up by a lot of trees and vegetation. We just do squiggly lines to make our trees. A whole bunch of those there. And let's get some nice big smoke plumes, like this thing's getting ready to blow any minute. There we go. And just about done. Thanks for watching. This has been another free art lesson with Bob Ostrom. Please check out my other free art lessons or DVDs. You can also find me at bobostromstudio.com.